Everybody. Happy Tuesday morning. I just got up. I wanted to just revisit this again. But first, I want to thank the people that love me and support me and fight for me and donate to me so that I can continue to do the work I do and set up the ancestral altars and cook delicious food for them the way they want it, and also be able to share those recipes and meals with people that want to come and donate for a plate. It means a lot to me. I Nipsey has given me a collection of sauces, and I'm thankful that Shannon um, took time out of her schedule to bring food for me to cook and to come back and get some after I cooked the chicken and tasted it with the new barbecue sauce. Now I'm creating one. I gotta get someone to try this one. I don't know, maybe go with fish or chicken fingers or something like that. It's a mustard sauce, like a mustard honey, spicy. I'm getting all the ingredients now so I can make it the way Nipsey told me to make it, and I'm gonna put it together and try it and let other people try it. I'm really excited about it. So basically, and then I have another reading. A mother uh, gave me a donation to do a reading for her. She lost her daughter July 1st. She gave me permission to share it with the public because they still haven't gotten all the killers. And the killers, some of them are her so called friends. They were her friends, these guys she hung out with. And they had other people that were not her friends, but that were connected to these men she trusted to be her friends. They were not her lovers. She's a lesbian, so she was not having sex with any of them, but she trusted them to be her friends. And this is who was with her when she was brutally murdered. I think either it's in one of these Georgia towns, a country town, or it's close to Georgia. I've just been too busy and I'm tired and trying to deal with these other things and make my recipes and cook them from scratch and do the other readings and take care of the altar and clean up the house. And a lot of y'all that have been with me for even for a few years now since I've been doing the Nipsey readings know that I dealt with well, it's been leaking in here for years off and on because my ex landlord did not fix everything the way he's supposed to be. And also, he's my ex man, and he did a lot of vindictive shit and manipulative, controlling. Just a big liar and a narcissist. And I felt that that was going to happen with the leaks, and then some of it came from other condos because this complex is really old. I think it was maybe built in the 70s, like mid 70s or something like that. And the owners of the condos and the homeowners, they haven't really been able to take care of it because a lot of the owners don't, they just leave their properties or rent them out for Section 8 or something. They don't really take care of them. So I'm like in the middle of this building, and it's like whatever happens on one end or the other comes to the middle. So it's been um, water issues. Water, truly, I've been living in water world here as a result of that. Fixing something, then it leaks again, or it comes from somewhere else. It's caused mold, and I knew I kept getting sick the past like 10 years, unexplainable. It was beautiful when I got here. It wasn't those issues, and it started to happen. Then finally last year got it confirmed that it was mold in here. I felt like I was dying. I almost died, and now I understand why. looking up the symptoms from it. So I'm still healing through that, but I have bills to pay. I have to eat every day and take care of myself. I don't have a man to do all that shit for me or nobody else. I don't go around scamming people or begging people to give me stuff for free when I see them making products or making money. I don't hang on to people and pretend to like them and interview them on my channel to use them, then start begging them for all their products and merchandise for free. I don't do that like the gay guy did to me. But people were telling me, and I heard a little bit of it, the gay guy now that's trying to keep my videos on his page, use my pictures, my name, and my content that he stole from my page, and but then say, I don't want anything to do with her. You know, she's drawed up and old, but you're using my face card. You're using my name. You're using my content to, and you claim, she just needs to get over this and move on. Cause it's over. I don't want to deal with her. No, I don't want to deal with you because you're sick in the head. And it's clear you're a manipulator, a liar, and a user. But let's say if it were true, you don't want to deal with me, but you keep all of my videos up there with my pictures, my name, and all of my content, but you don't want anything to do with me. And I need to accept that and move on. But you're still holding on to me. You're holding on to my pictures, all of my content in the video, and you're trying to use me as the draw and trying to pull off my energy to help it give you clout and shine that you don't have. Yeah, I'm tired a lot because I work every day and I usually don't go to sleep till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm helping people privately. I'm helping people that want me to speak to murdered loved ones. I'm doing readings for them. I'm doing other spiritual work for them. I'm also doing spiritual work and readings and cooking and getting message from people that are physically murdered that come here, that hang here a lot, live here, like Nipsey, my father, and King Von's here a lot. Uncle Gary's here a lot. Shannon's uncle. I light their candles every day. I have to do a lot of cleaning. I've learned a lot of lessons from since Nipsey's been here. The things I have to do, and then I have to stand up whether I like it or not. When I'm feeling dizzy, when I'm feeling nauseated, when I'm feeling sick, because I'm still healing my body, and I have to get up to pay my bills. Because definitely after what I've been through, I decided I don't want another motherfucking nigga paying my bills and giving me nowhere to stay and fucking depending on them after what this dirty ass nigga did to me and left me jammed here and tried to put me outside last year. Tried to make me homeless last year, and he knew that I was extremely ill from what he had done. Now he tries to come back in here and make excuses to come back in here to fix shit. Tell me he want a goddamn screw. And I'm just like, I told him last week, I'm not letting popcorn or you back into my house. At this point, when I see, this is what I've learned the hard way. No matter how much you love them, I don't care if it's your child. When somebody keeps fucking over you and taking your kindness for weakness, because what you don't understand is, or what I didn't want to understand, based on the teaching I grew up with, that Jesus shit and forgive people. And they say they sorry, you love them, you take them back, you take them back, you take them back. No, you don't. Because if you follow that principle, you will be a really nice, good-hearted person that always gets the short end of the stick and always gets fucked over. Because you keep opening yourself up for it because you believe it's the right thing to do to take care of people and never say no to them. But you have been taught that it's the wrong thing to do for self-care, self-love, and self-respect. You're not taught to take care of yourself first and save yourself first. with that religious Southern down home shit, and you're not taught to set up boundaries and make people earn your love, earn your loyalty, earn your trust, and earn the right to get close to you on a personal level. I've done that for years. Now I don't do it anymore. Once I see little signs, especially like this sick individual here who swears he's a woman. I looked at some of the old videos and my assistant found them, and you can look him up, put his name in, then put the word exposed, because he's had drama with other people and other women, and they say how he tried to steal their content, get fame and fortune and attention, and it's always women that he tries to do it to. You think you're a woman, you want to hang around women, dress like women, had this damn tight ass wig on, a short wig with some glasses on, trying to talk like a woman, act like a woman, but had a big old neck brace around his neck. This was like 9 or 10 months ago. This was like 9 or 10 months ago. He's somebody put my Cash App in the chat. Hit my Cash App, make it clap. Hit my Cash App, make that bitch have a BBL with a fat juicy ass and clap, goddammit. He's in a group and he's up there arguing with some other women because you know he got like a long skinny ass neck, a long damn skinny funny shape ass body, and a long bony ass head like a baby ostrich that done just came out of egg, where they cracked the egg, with just a bony body and just a little bit of hair on the side and sticking up on the top of his head. Just draw it all up. He got a wig on, a shortcut wig with some glasses on, with a too big ass neck brace around his neck. Just somebody beat his ass last year, just like I was trying to tell you. And I'm tired. Look, let me tell you something. This man never paid me a dime to do interviews on his show with the 3 or 4 little listeners that he'll have in the chat and a few little subscribers, but wanted me to get on the camera and dress up. And every time I did an interview, why? You're not important. You're not significant. You don't have a large fan base for me to look at to help me promote my brand. You're not paying me. None of that shit. You don't have a life that's contributing to the community like I do. Contributing to them, helping them, teaching them. You're only teaching to be a selfish sissy, want to look like a woman as much as you can and use men for money, and then fuck and suck men and compete with real biological women and tell them that you better than them because you pretty and done had your shots and all your surgery. That's the only thing you can do. And lay up with men and suck dickheads and say you do it better than women and try to take all the men from the women. That's all you can contribute to the world, really, is to compete with women, look better than them, have surgery, twist around and talk about how your ass is popping and your lipstick bring all the girls to the yard with some fake titties and a bikini top standing out there at a swimming pool with a long ass leg and a size 12 foot out there at the pool, pretending to be something that you're not. Dance around, shaking what tail, Jay? I mean, up there at a swimming pool with a woman bra on and some 10-year-old size toddler titties. Up there on his video talking about he better than me, look better than me, she old and all this shit. But you wish you could be a woman so bad. That's really what you want to be. And you go around lying and attacking women. Yes, I'm tired, honey, because I give back. And I study and I work every day. Who are you helping? When you wake up tired, why are you tired? Claim he got 2 children that he never had. Claim he got a husband, but your husband let another nigga beat your ass at the ER. Now, I thought you're supposed to go to the ER to get treated for bumps and bruises and getting your ass beat outside the hospital. I didn't know you go to the hospital to get your ass beat in the damn hospital. And your husband, you said you got that love you so much and take care of you, your husband didn't go down to the hospital and beat this nigga ass and check this nigga or demand justice for it. Your husband didn't go buy you an attorney. See, it doesn't add up, but you're so much better than a woman. Your pussy and everything, your butt pussy juicy and fat and better than a woman. But this man ain't paying for your legal fees. You have to go out and try to get a lawyer from legal aid and ain't got one. But you better than me. You younger than me. You look better than me. Okay. So do you. So again, why do you have my videos over there? Why did you steal my content? Why are you holding the interviews to use? And why are you using my pictures to draw everybody over and my name? When you're younger and you're better and all the men like you and you're smarter and you're more intelligent and you're more talented. And you bright and lively every day. You know, I'm tired. How are you better than me? What are you offering? And why don't you tell them, like last week, you called me at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, drunk, slur, ha, hi, queen, ha, drunk, slurring your words. He's a drunk, a drug addict. You have it's just like full of self-hate and rage. But who does he want to take it out on? Women, biological women, and lie on and attack women and feast off. You can tell he doesn't get away from his mother. I don't even think his mother likes him. I know his father don't fuck with him. I don't really think his mother and his family really fuck with him too much. Don't like him, don't like his lifestyle, don't like his ways. A big liar full of self-hate and rage and a raging drunk. Probably still do drugs, but I know for a fact he's a drunk because he called me. I had just laid down 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, slurring all on the goddamn phone, drunk. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm not your mother. You know, you're trying to put your shit on me. Always begging. Put your problems on me. And now you get out in public and you're trying to trash me and trying to make me feel bad about my age and insult me about my age. Honey, I'm very comfortable with my age. I'm very comfortable in my skin. You can't embarrass me because of that. You can't make me go away and leave you alone. You stole my content and you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for all the lies you told, trying to use me and take advantage of me, and now flip it and say that I used you and did something to you. I was talking about he did his interviews to help people, and you did the content for free. Who's going to pay you? Why do I have to pay you? I've never had to pay for an interview in my life, and I've been out here in these streets for 20 years. People seek me out to interview me and speak to me and talk to me. They don't seek you out. Who in their right mind would pay him to interview them on a channel that got 7 and 8 people gonna be in the chat and a few subscribers? Why? Because you made a thumbnail that's nice and put somebody pictures together that they already own, that they've already done? Who owes him? People on YouTube don't charge, even big channels that bring people on, they don't charge them. To be honest, this guy is delusional and a liar, has delusions of grandeur and trying to be something that he's not. It's like I'm telling you what I see about this guy and what I know from engaging him, just listening to him. He's a self-hating man who believes he's a woman trapped in a man's body who has nothing going his way, who's absolutely miserable and is doing nothing to help the community, but likes to get up under women and pretend to be one, but really secretly hates them and envies them and then attacks them and lies on them. I've had other gay men to do that to me, to try to get clicks and views, try to get clout by attacking a female that's more popular than them. Even at my age, I'm more popular than him. My videos are still over the place. I'm still going viral on TikTok and other places from my videos. Dick will make you slap somebody, and wake up dumb bitch, your baby daddy ain't shit, from what? 2006, 2007, up to 2012. They're still playing my old shit. That shit has become classic because of people playing it and loving it. Then a whole new generation has gotten a hold of it, spent it, and made it viral again. And a whole nother generation. And no, baby, you're not going to make me feel ashamed of who I am or my age, bitch, because my lip gloss is popping, bitch. My lip gloss is still popping, bitch. You're not going to be able to do that to me. And I still have so many people that love me and support me and know that I'm a good person. I know that I'm for right shit. And I don't go around here. If I was scamming and fucking over people, and I've been out here so long, people would definitely know it by now. Yes, I have my issues with people and disagreements with people. And it you know what's sad about it? And I'm working through resolving them and getting those people out of my life. Even if I have to give them some of their money back to get the fuck away from me, at this point, for peace and for my healing and my sanity and my life, that's what I'm willing to do, to get these motherfuckers away from me. Yeah, Stacey Cantrea, you're hating on me because the stuff he's saying about me, when you look at my life and the work I do, and y'all, I showed y'all receipts. Y'all see people eating my food. I stand on my feet, and that's another thing that's hard on me. I like to, I'm an obsessive compulsive person. I'll look at and relook and relook and recheck, because you know what? Food can never be too clean and too perfect when whether I'm eating it for myself or somebody else is coming to get it. And then I think about children. I would never give someone something that would hurt them or that is undercooked, overcooked, or got hair in it. And that's another reason when I say I'm cooking, y'all, I don't feel well on top of it, but I get my ass up anyway because I gotta work and pay my bills. I have to take care of my medical care and go to the doctor and all those things. I'm not looking for nobody to give me shit. I mean, people that y'all donate from the bottom of y'all heart. This man left me here with nothing, jacked up and a hole in the ceiling, leaks, all kinds of shit at the last fucking minute. I had to sink or swim. I could barely walk because my legs were so much full of fluid and my feet were so full of fluid and so sore. I could barely take a few steps in and out of my goddamn bedroom. And this man knew it and left me here like that. So I did not, instead of me just crying, yeah, I asked for help. I told y'all what was going on. I showed y'all the pictures just to make sure I went in line. And y'all responded and helped me. But I still had to, I get up. My legs are swollen. They don't get good shit. I get an ace bandage, wrap the motherfuckers up. Take my medicine, and I get the fucking going downstairs, clean up. I had to move the best I can. I had so much stuff packed up in here. I still have my boxes packed up in here because I just don't want to take that stuff out. I've really outgrown this place because it's a small condo and I don't want to unpack all that shit. Then I have all my supplies. I keep everything I need here, my shea butter, my oils, my conditioners, all my chemicals, things that I need at any given moment. If somebody says, hey, I need 3 or 4 orders of shea butter. I need some hair growth oil. It's a male or it's a female, because I make them differently for a male than I would make them for a female. Why? Because your hormones are let me tell you something, baby. I don't play with that thing. Drip, don't play with that thing down here in the dirty South. What I use in my formulas that Nipsey has given me that I use now, it's not no shit that you can just go buy off no shelf nowhere. My thing, I use very strong botanicals, and I have spent the past year perfecting this formula. I'm always upgrading my formulas. I had to look for and find people at companies that make the oils or make the extracts. When whoever buys this product for the hair and uses it, male or female, you will notice it's not a greasy product. I didn't put the cayenne oil in it. I love red pepper oil. I make the oil to eat and I make it to put on the body. I put it in my formula, but with this one for professional people that have to go to work and wear a lot of white and don't want to stain their clothes, because that's what was happening in the past, because I put hot pepper in the formula, which is what they wanted, but it's my pepper oil is so deep red and beautiful that it will stain your clothes, stain your bed sheets, because it's so dark and rich. I cure it for months. This formula doesn't have anything in it. It's a clear, very light, very odorless formula. They're like cosmeceuticals, cosmetics, and the botanicals that I created a way to mix them together. Donny Fire Tribe and a funny shaped ass body, honey. Built like olive oil up there on Popeye. Head shaped like a neck shape and body shaped like olive oil on Popeye. These formulas that I've created and worked so hard on not only stop your hair from falling out and go down in the roots, and it's a natural formula, but one of them is not, because I put the minoxidil in mine. I have a 2% or 5%. So if somebody wants that, they can get it. But what I noticed is you don't get the side effect. Like when people take, minoxidil used to be put in, it might be still put in high blood pressure medication, as well as and what people noticed, the side effect was using the minoxidil high blood pressure is that it would make the hair grow. And as soon as they would stop using the minoxidil, the hair would come out. Same thing from using that product if you get a prescription to buy it in the store. Now, I have a way that doesn't happen to you. Why? Because I mix the botanicals with it. I use it. You don't have to use it. You don't have to buy that formula. I'm not going to make it. I'm just saying, make you buy it. I'm just saying I have that available, but I have two. Just straight botanicals and oils, and then the one with the botanicals, the oils, and the minoxidil. I personally tried it, and I have no complaints. My hair that was coming out, my roots are very, very strong because of the herbs in it and the saw palmetto. Saw palmetto can be used for men or women, as well as taken for the prostate, the swelling of the prostate, and reduce it, but also for hair growth and to block DHT. I have DHT blockers in my formulas. That's the chemical in the body that actually strangles and kills the root of the hair and makes it fall out, that give you a male and a female pattern baldness. So, I know my shit. Why? Because I've been working on this new formula for over a year, and I stay up reading. I stay in my kitchen experimenting, and I try all of it on me. So I don't care what this bitch ass nigga say about me being tired, because I constantly stay up to work and I have several jobs, because I never ever want to be in a position to beg a motherfucker or suck a dick or ask a nigga for shit. So at my age, I don't feel like my life is over, honey. I feel like my life is just beginning. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like you need to go sit in a rocking chair. You need to die because you're at a certain age and your life has been filled with a lot of pain and your life has been filled with a lot of failure. And you think because you're in your 40s, you're in your 50s, you're in your 60s. There's people 60, 70 years old becoming multimillionaires and getting college degrees and going to medical school and going to business school and learning things they didn't get to learn in life because of circumstances, and they're learning it now, and they're changing the world, and they're contributing to their community, and they're showing an image of, hey, if I can do this at this age and out of all the shit I've been through, and people have lost limbs and legs and feet and shit, and they don't let that stop them and still go to college. People that can't talk, people that have mental illness or born with deficiencies. I've seen people in college in wheelchairs that couldn't get up and walk and have a special piece go on their ear and in their mouth and shit, and got a computer where they can tap on it and have an assistant to help them learn in college and graduate through school. You think somebody gonna make me feel like I can't do something because of my motherfucking age? I'm not listening to that shit, because I know my life, and that's what I want it to be. I know my life will contribute to change in a lot of people's lives in a good way while I'm here. So that's another reason I'm tired, because y'all don't know all the formulas that I've worked on and created that Nipsey gave me. My head, I have a full head of hair. It's not back down in my waist where it always is, but that's the goal, to get it back. Waist length is almost bra length now. It's still filling in. There are parts that are shorter, but the parts that are shorter in my head, I just trim them every week. Every month on the full moon, because the parts that are shorter was places that was bald. I had no hair in the top. And it was getting worse and worse and worse, because I didn't realize I had a fungus, yeast, and a lot of fungus in my body and mold, because I didn't know. I knew, but I didn't know. I didn't have confirmation from a company in a lab coming to do scrapes and cultures and tests in here. And it was a thick cradle cap looking crust on my head. So it was literally choking my hair follicles. They couldn't breathe. My hair was just coming out my head. That's no longer happening to me. So if I feel like in the next couple of days, I'm gonna take a picture and let you see my head. You know, somebody old, a granny. Because all the grandmas I've seen, and unfortunately, especially the so-called black ones, at my age, they have be gray all over, broke off, thinned out, and fucked up. But I refuse to go out like that, bitch. I ain't gonna live like that, and I ain't going in the ground like that. I'm gonna show you a new model of living. I'm going to show you a new model of living. Anything that happened to you, anything bad happened to you, you can undo, and you can change, and you can regenerate your body, and you can regrow. You can look like you in your 20s and 30s again and be 50, 60 years old. And you all have seen women that have defied gravity and defied age that show you that I'm telling the truth. And I'm one of them, and I will live that way. I don't care what happened to me. And one thing I had to learn to do was get negative people out of my life, get naysayers out of my life, and get lying, treacherous, backstabbing, fake motherfuckers out your life that always want to grin in your face and beg for everything you got and want your life, want your talent, want your potential. And before you can develop it, they'll want to kill you and destroy you and take from you. And then try to copy your style and try to be you. Just like you go over there and look on his page, you're over there doing cooking videos with these tired ass pancakes. I wouldn't feed them pancakes to a stray dog that come outside. When them cats and dogs come to my damn door, they sit up there and eating everything I eat. And what's on the altar is clean food that I make sure it's clean and put it out there for them. I don't just throw them nothing nasty out there, even if I'm getting ready to throw it in the trash. I even fix the plate like I'm fixing it for a human when I'm giving it to the pets outside. And they eat every goddamn last bit of it. You have to be careful about people, because people will kill you. They will physically kill you, hang around you, create a situation to physically get involved, an altercation to scar your body up, maim you up, and then try to get your business and pretend they like you and destroy your reputation, or get your product and use your product to help restore themselves, or give it to somebody else and fucking steal it. See, I've seen this, and I've had so many people do that to me. use it, then they don't want to pay you for it. They don't pay you for it. Stop speaking to you. Use it and develop it. Don't, and see, I'm not interested in that at this point. The products I made are so expensive. Wait a minute, what did you say? Plain old. Tell me who it is. Tell me who it is now. Who do you see in here? Because I don't know who this person is. Keep talking about saying the word beep. It sounds like a retarded idiot. I guess they done got on that meth early this morning. Who else in here you said that is making smart comments? What's a hair pudding, baby? Right now, I'm not selling them because I just told you why. I'm tired. And I don't have anybody to ship for me. I'm not driving. And I have to make all that stuff from scratch, along with cooking and doing the other things I do. I can't. Who is doing it, Pinata Samurai? Who is trolling? Let me know who it is, please, so I can deal with it right now. Just tell me the name of the person that's being rude so we can get rid of them and move forward. Because I don't have time for it and I don't watch the comments while I'm talking. Plain old Poochie, tell me who is it? I keep asking you all to tell me who is it so I can address it. I don't see the person. Are they still here? Can you still see them? Okay, baby. Thank you. Those products are too expensive for me to give away. I'm not looking for any trial studies for people to give my stuff away for free. And this guy was begging because he don't have no hair. It's real thin and little on his head, and he has a bald spot. Oh, hi, London. Is it beautiful there? A bald spot on the top of his head, and he kept begging me last week to try to get his Jamaican godmama that live in Conyers, Georgia, to come to my house and get my product. And I did not promise it to him. And I'm wondering, this guy's on this phone begging, even though he said trying to insult me, but can't tell you nothing concrete about me that's fucked up or bad. And if I'm such a fucked up person, why were you dealing with me? Why did you keep begging me to do interviews all the time and go over your reviews where you took content from my channel and my readings and you want them on your channel? Why was you on the phone begging for my hair products because you say you got a bald spot in the top of your head, but then told one of my followers that was a lie? Well, if it's a lie, you talking about I won't get on camera. Why don't you get on camera? Because I haven't seen you on there lately with your ugly ass. Why don't you bend your head over to the camera? Since I'm lying on you and you ain't got no thin hair on the top of your head that you trying to get out, with Dixon nuts done rub that hair on the top of your head, why don't you bend over and don't draw no magic marker on there, either no black marker or no goddamn Beijing black dye to try to make it look like it feel in. Bend over to the camera. Let us see the top of your head since I'm such a goddamn liar. Let's see if your hair thick and full on top of your head like mine. Because I'm going to bend, when I do get on camera, I'm going to bend the front of my head over, down, so you can see it, to show you drip ain't got no shame. Ain't no shame in my game, and ain't no shame in my age. None of that shit. None of that shit. I'm still going to wear my outfits, my sexy outfits, and my jumpsuits, and my bra top like you copying and done got them to shoot some shit in your damn chests to make like you got some titties and get up there with your bra top on and some damn tankini shorts like you a bitch, but ain't shaped up and built like one. Yeah, some ostrich hair. Real fine and fluffed out on the head like an ostrich. A little piece up there. But I'm lying. And let me tell you something. I don't have anything against transgender women and transsexual because I've seen some that have had so much surgery and hormones and work. They look just like beautiful women. I don't have a problem with that. But see, them kind don't be bothering me though. Them kind don't be fucking with me. Oh my God. You know what? Thank you. I just seen this on news break right now. Drip. I'm dripping hard. I'm soaking wet. I'm over here dripping with King Nip. Didn't I tell y'all Nipsey said them about them airplanes and them Boeing 747? Well, yesterday there's a Boeing 767. Didn't I tell y'all when Nipsey came in here in 2019, he started warning y'all, starting with that Boeing flight in Ethiopia, killing them Ethiopian peoples and them damn European people on that flight, while people was laughing at me and saying I was a goddamn liar. You see, Drip kept it up anyway. Drip ain't quit. You talking about me, a dick in the ass you will get. You see, yesterday, up in the goddamn sky, a Boeing 767 had one of their safety, it's a big metal piece, some type of safety instrument they had up there, and a device done slid out the goddamn plane out there in Chicago, came if somebody would have been hit by that, they would have been decapitated and sliced up immediately. Came out the air. Fell all the way out the plane through the sky into a neighborhood in this man's backyard. The man said it was so big and he was on his way from work, on the way home from work. Thank God he was not at home or nobody was out there in that backyard because they would have been dead. He said a big piece of metal, when he unfolded the metal and looked at this safety compartment inside the plane, he said it was bigger than a small car. That's what, silence please. Who the fuck is this? Look, this mic person talking about some silence. We don't have time for that in here. You're gonna get the fuck up out of here and go troll somewhere else. Did y'all see that yesterday? Yeah, the evacuation slider. Y'all see that? But remember, I'm a liar. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nip ain't talking to me. I got a mental problem. I need to leave this man alone. Let me tell you something. This white man, I couldn't believe he was a fan of mine and a supporter of mine on Facebook. And he would send me large donations and always be under the comments and take up for me when people would say I'm obsessed with Nipsey. I need to leave him alone and go on my life. And he said, well, maybe he's also obsessed with her because he comes to her too and give her messages. Area 106. What is Area 106, y'all? Is that someone in here? Or y'all calling out of area? I don't know. Y'all let me know. And, okay, I think I got him. Or whatever it is. Do you see anybody else in here? Y'all, let me know. Because I'm talking, so I don't always watch this while I'm trying to keep my mind on my thoughts. You see, I saw that on the news this morning, how the orcas were intentionally attacking boats. Yes, because they've been murdering them and eating them for hundreds of years. I saw an article, I shared it on my community forum. These white men were out in the ocean. They said it's been a tradition for hundreds of years. They kill a lot of them and store them up for meat. They eat them. There's blood everywhere. Don't you think they know this? Thank you, Trees Jackson. They know this. Just killing them. And they remember, and then hitting them and killing them with the boats and killing their babies. Oh my God. It amazed me. There was a baby orca. Somebody sent it to me on Instagram, but it was big And they got teeth and everything, full teeth in their mouth, like a human, top and bottom. The baby orca came to this man's boat and he was filming it. The baby orca started hollering, like making this real high-pitched sound, like, come help my mama, come help my mama. And they went where the dolphin started, the orca whale started swimming. His mama was tied up in some plastic bottles and rope and a net where they had dumped all this waste out there in the ocean. The mama couldn't swim and get away. The baby, these things are so smart, it's scary. Like I had told y'all, they can talk, they understand human talk, they understand human emotions, whether you like them or don't like them, and they will attack you. If they can feel you getting ready to kill them or hear you talking about them, just like they know if you love them and work with them. He felt like the man would help him. They went and drove up to the mother and got the utensils they needed, the equipment to cut. You saw that shit? How that baby knew to go get somebody? And they got his mama untangled from the plastic and the web and whatever she was in so that they could swim. It's amazing to me. It blew my mind, gave me chills. They say, here you go, Alexis. And I love how people go search and keep up with these things and let me know if I'm crazy or not. So this white man that I thought was my friend, never done anything to him, never argued with him. He would always, support me and talk to me privately in the chat. I didn't understand. Then my video, okay, I think it's like a blood moon where I was burning Nipsey sage because he taught me how to make him some blue and gold sage that I was telling everybody loved. It's beautiful. It smells beautiful, very aromatic. He told me the herbs to put in that he likes sage. But he said, make mine custom. It got to be blue and show him how to put the gold on it. It's beautiful and it smells beautiful too. I was lighting the sage to him to honor him because he liked the energy and he liked for me to burn it and light the candles. And this man, his name John Muncie, up on Facebook, Jon Muncie. It was reshared like a week or two ago, sharing past memories. It's on my YouTube page. You can see the older videos where I would burn the sage and light the candles. It's just been hard to. Once I got sick, I couldn't really breathe in the smoke, and so I can't smoke it up too much in here. I had to have the windows open or go outside because everybody told me they would love. A lot of people love those ceremonies I would do with him. And he puts. It was really fucked up what he did. He puts a comment there when I reshared on my page, Alexis, this video is very disturbing to me. Have you gone to get you some mental help and gone to get you some counseling like you said you would about this issue with Nipsey? I never said I was going to counseling and therapy, even though a lot of times I do feel like I'm crazy. When I see and hear these things, like I've shared my story in the past, when I used to be in a funeral home apprenticing to become an embalmer, so I could be close to the dead bodies because that's what I love to do. I thought I was crazy because when I would go home, they would follow me. I could see them. I could hear them. I knew who they were. They wanted to talk to me. They spent the night. I want to talk to you. I know you can see me and hear me. This has always happened to me. This happened to me when I was little, and nobody taught me that I wasn't crazy. It was a gift. I've always seen spirits and physically dead people, and they looked exactly like themselves. I knew who they were. If I was a little girl and going to a funeral, I'd be scared all fucking night because they would follow me and nobody would train me as to what I was and what I was going to grow up and do for the world and in the world. They treated me, these things tormented me, and I was abused a lot. And my mother was jealous of my gift, and she wanted to be the only one to have it, but she was never a necromancer. I'm very proud to call myself a necromancer. I love the dead, the so-called dead that are yet still alive. I love having the ability to talk to, see, and hear. I'm just now in my life with Nipsey coming in here, getting comfortable with the gift. So I never told him that I was going to get therapy. I had a mental problem. I was going to leave Nipsey alone. I was going to leave everybody alone. I only feel crazy sometimes because nobody validated me, and nobody's validated me now. You all have, because I wouldn't stop. But seeing someone in your house that's physically dead and that's not there, and you're there alone, and you hear them and see them, you would feel crazy too, unless somebody groomed you. That's why I tried to train my child, because my child has some of the same gifts, but he would run from them and be afraid of them. And I said, you don't have to be afraid. You have me. So I don't know if he's going to embrace it or not, but I know that's what he is. And I never beat him up or made him feel weird or pushed. And now I know. I didn't know, though, guys. Let me tell y'all something. If you have children, I'm going to tell you this. Don't do it. But I had to be careful, like my grandmother told me, because I had a boy. My child was scared to sleep in his room at night. And he would, ever since I brought him home, I would always have him in my bed. I just loved on my child. I didn't want my child away from me because of what I've been through. So I always had my child when he was a little baby up under me and in my bed. As he got older, my grandmother said, you can't do that. He's 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. That's a boy. You're a woman. He can't be up in that bed with you. Get him out the bed. And I said, okay. But she really didn't realize I was needy too. So I just clung to my baby. But I had to, because he was a boy. So I gave him his own room. And I'm like, baby, you're too big to sleep with me. And he would just like to lay in the bed with me. And I knew he was scared, but I didn't know why. I didn't even know back then what I would be doing when my son was little. I didn't completely know, because my mother would tell me I was crazy. That didn't happen. You saw spirits told you don't trust me. I'm like, you're a dirty bitch. You already put me out in the street. And then she kept coming around, and she's like, I'm on my way to your house. And then I would have these dreams. I would see her burning a black candle on me with my name on it, and putting a piece of, getting a seal and put my name on, trying to destroy me, and then I'll burn it and put it up under the candle and come to my house. And when she opened the door, I said, I can't let you in my house, because I just seen a vision. You burning black candles on me. You put me out, and that ain't enough. You still trying to destroy me. I didn't do that. I would never do that. I'm your mother, but I seen her do it to everybody else. And I knew she wished bad luck on me and her other child, and said, I'm killing y'all. I'm going to destroy you. I did this curse on you, this and that. But back then, see, I believed in that Jesus shit. When bad shit used to happen to me in the past, or people would attack me, I sit there and pray to Jesus and read the Bible, and that's going to fix it. I never fought back until now. You do something to me, I'm going to do it to you. You fuck over me, I'm going to fuck over you. I don't want to hear that Jesus shit no more. Y'all do that. Y'all want to pray to him. I'm not going to talk you out of it. I'm not going to talk you against it, but don't talk it to me, because that shit don't work. I believe in magic, like all the people believe in it that have tried to use it to take my life from me and take my livelihood from me and destroy my relationships. Now I'm with what you with, bitch. I'm on what the fuck you're on. I don't care about that goody two-shoe shit and Cedar White Light, Carol Ann, all that bullshit, because that has caused me a lot of trauma and a lot of pain and a lot of suffering, letting people dismantle and destroy my life with black magic and just stand there and say, oh, I'm a good person. God is going to fix it. Fuck that shit. I'm going to do to you what you do to me. 3 times 3. So get ready to feel the pain, bitch, because I don't bother nobody, but y'all are not going to tread on me no more. You're going to raise the fuck up off these NUTs, bitch, because you gets none of these. So anybody ain't with it, don't come over here. Because I don't bother people. I help people. I love people. But as soon as you stab me, you're getting stabbed, bitch. You're getting stabbed, and I'm going to walk my foot down in your ass. Until you take your foot out of mine. An eye for an eye and this bitch, a teeth for a goddamn teeth. Fuck tooth for a tooth. A whole grill, bitch. Because that's what y'all try to do to mine. Fuck that shit. Fuck that kumbaya, white candle, white light shit. Now, if that's how you treat me, I'm going to treat you. But as soon as you stab, bitch, the stabbing gonna commence and the blood will run, bitch. Okay, how you feel about me? I done got to an age, all the shit I've been through. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. if you like me or you don't. And then so I had to learn that my child was doing that because he said, Mama, something's in the room. I could feel somebody and something in the room, and I can't see it, so I get scared. I can't sleep. So, and it would be school nights. He said, Mama, that's why. And I said, you can't get in the bed with me. You're 7 years old. You're too big. And he said, Mama, I can sleep on the other side. And he wouldn't just tell me something in the room. And then he started, but then I noticed he was 2. He would do that. 2 years old. He's a toddler, 1.5, 2 years old. And I said, what is it? He said, Mama, I can't see, something's in the room. And so some told me to get up. I got up. I went in the room, my child. I held his hand. I said, show Mama. I could see the demon in the corner. But I didn't say nothing to him and tell him where it was. At almost 2, he takes his little hand and point his little finger out. He said, right there, Mama. That child pointed to the demon in the same corner that I seen the motherfucker standing over there vibrating, grinning with slob coming out of his mouth. My mother had sent it and had bragged that she sent it over there. So see, I have been through this and I didn't know because I didn't see my half-sister, my grandmama, nobody in my family going through that shit. I did not see it pass nowhere else, but I seen it. Oh, it's like a nightmare because this shit was passed to my child. That thing could be a blessing and a curse because you will see and experience things you don't want to see, and it got on him young. That child was born like that. And then I seen him start getting into stuff. That's one reason why he said, Mama, I get high, I get drunk because I want it to stop. I want them to leave me alone. And I said, look, you can't come to me and keep bringing me that excuse as to why you're doing what you're doing because you're going to destroy yourself. And I saw one other relative in my family that was a crackhead. Real pretty, real black with some white teeth. They call her a black gal. But you know, in the black community and basically in beauty, they teach that that's not pretty. But the thing is, her features, she had almond-shaped eyes. She's still alive, but very sick right now because of her drug abuse and drinking and all this stuff. Small nose, nice-shaped lips, and her mouth. I remember as a little girl, and she would wear her hair in a short afro, and when she would open her mouth, it looked like a light bulb came on. Her teeth were beautiful, perfect, straight teeth, top and bottom. Ice, almost snow white teeth up against a dark chocolate background. She could have been a jet model or something because this lady, the way she looked, but she didn't know that. She didn't believe that because people tell you that's ugly. So just because somebody's dark skinned, that doesn't make them ugly. It was her features. She was striking. Her face was striking. And then when she opens her mouth, those teeth like wham, hit you. And she told me one day she was smoking crack. I went to her house. I saged her house out. This was about 25, maybe 25, 30 years ago. And I was just learning the spiritual showing me how to take herbs, boil spiritual baths, burn them through the house because my mother was attacking me and she wouldn't teach me the knowledge. I lived in a boarded up building. She had a whole bunch of money to do this and she wanted me to stay in the building. She told me, all you deserve is a roach infested, rat infested hole. I don't want you to ever get out of this boarded up building. I want you to stay here. I want you to die here. That's exactly my own mother told me that. And she kept trying to make that happen. I was tormented. I didn't sleep for years in that apartment. And so I kept my child close to me because I didn't know how to protect myself. I didn't want anything to happen to him because I knew she wanted my child to die so I wouldn't have nothing because she didn't love her children, but she knew I loved mine. So I was working on these formulas even then. And I went to my relative's house and I burned it in there and I gave her a spiritual bath. She said she was up. She couldn't sleep. And she told me she got high and she got high and smoked the crack because she saw spirits and they would scare her so bad and she would see dead people. And she didn't want to see them, and she didn't know what it meant, and she didn't know what to do. So she thought by getting high, it would go away. But people don't realize when you smoke good weed, when you get on methamphetamines and coke, it opens up the glands in the brains and starts secreting certain hormones, and it taps into pleasure centers. So if you are psychic, your ether opens even more. Everything's wide open. All your chakras, your channels opening more. So now you see even more shit. It intensifies whatever your fear, whatever your issue, whatever your joy, whatever your pleasure, and whatever your abilities are heightened. That's why people like to go on acid trips and ayahuasca trips to see and hear more info. Thank God I don't have to do it. I'm wide open all day and all night. So I don't have to take drugs to do it. But that's why when people do it. So to shut it down, it doesn't. It turns it on. And she just kept doing the drugs. Now she wore out. Had to get open heart surgery and all that kind of shit from destroying herself and self-hate. So if you have children, I tell you that little story to say, if you have children, please don't make them stay in the room alone, or get them a night light. If you don't want to sleep with you, get them a night light. Have them some binaural beats, headphones, or turn the computer on for them where they don't have to be in total darkness. The beings are always there, but when a child is born with them gifts on them like that, them spirits on them, and you can't take them off of them, and it's because it's so strong, they bonded into the child bloodline from other relatives that want to speak through them and want to be with them and escort them, protect them and guide them in this lifetime. You can't get them all, then you have to put comforting things and make the child embrace the gift instead of being afraid and run from it and get in destructive relationships with themselves and with other people and walk around with a lot of fear and insecurity in them because they don't know, they think something wrong with them. And it's not, it's something special about them. A lot of people have these gifts, but it's more people that don't. And people will kill you because they're jealousy of those gifts and the things you know and the things you see. And they'll want to take them or extort or exploit the person to make money off of it, enslave the person. I know because I've been there and done it, got the t-shirt. Because of the gift. They love them and they then end up hating them because of the gift. Then on top of that, if they happen to be physically attractive, along with it, that person needs to have psychic protection put on them from the moment they are conceived in the mother's womb. And when they get out here, because people are going to try to take their life from them, take their livelihood from them, take their gift from them, or make them go out their mind or torment them and make bad things happen to them to keep them caught up in bullshit. So they'll be so sick or have so many problems they cannot use the gift because their ancestors didn't give it to them, because God didn't give it to them. Let me get up and go in here because my phone dying. So I'm going to go in here. Turn my charger on. Damn, my candle don't went out in here. Let me plug my phone up. I'm finished talking because I'm going to go into a little bit of something. Somebody just put the time stamps in there for me. Or when I go into this, I didn't mean to. I was going to go out and come in, but I'm not. I'm going to stay here and finish this. I'm going into something else about this girl, Carlee Russell. I saw her parents do this interview. Somebody put my cash up in here. Hit my cash up, make her ass drop down low to your ankles and wobble and goddamn clap. Hit my cash up and give her some ass shots and make her get a BBL and make her ass clap, goddamn it. Hit my cash app, Queen Drip King Nip, goddamn it. I saw the interview with Carlee Russell's mama and daddy. The mother really stuck out to me more so than the father. The father was more so composed and controlled. The mother's all over the place. The mother is very, very nervous has a lot of anxiety, can't sleep, can't eat, got a worried stomach. She worried about what people thinking, people calling her on that telephone, arguing with her, people texting her, telling her what said, your daughter a hoe, your daughter a liar, this story ain't motherfucking adding up. The FBI and whatever other investigation, high levels of deeper investigations, and forensic psychologists and criminal psychologists are involved in this thing, doing a psychoanalysis on this girl, Carlee Russell. They doing a criminal profile of her and a psychological they got profilers, and a lot of profilers are psychics and remote viewers. They are looking at this girl as mentally and emotionally unstable and psychologically unstable. They are looking at the toddler story, and the kidnapper she describes as a redhead white man said he drug her from the woods to somewhere else and painted her damn fingernail and her toenail and drug her around and moved her around from place to place. They are investigating the story, and they're doing a psychological profile of what type of person would kidnap her, would see her, because they happened to, they saw her. They clearly saw her driving, and she kept driving down that was strange to me. I kept wondering, why did she keep driving for a few minutes down the side of the road to get to a baby? And I kept looking, but it's so dark, but in my spirit, I didn't sense one. I didn't sense a white baby out there, because she'd be able to see that in the dark, a light complected child. But then with the lights on, she could see a dark complected child too. I don't get it at this point. I do not get a baby, a real infant child was let out. Somebody released it out on the expressway. Again, this is a psychic reading. It is alleged. I am willing to be wrong. I'm just trying to tell you what I'm seeing in the spirit right now. But I like that y'all check my footwork. Y'all will tell me if I'm right or wrong. It wasn't no black baby out there. It wasn't no Indian baby out there. It wasn't no Asian baby out there. It wasn't no Latino baby out there. It wasn't no goddamn it motherfucking baby out there, Jesus. I'm sorry. Unless it was one of them dolls, them born alive doll that look alive, that's walking around out there with a damn battery pack in it, remote control. I ain't trying to be funny, Lord, but if that's what it was a baby out there, that's what it was. A synthetic ass baby where it looked real and open their mouth and move their hand like it's damn real. I'm not sensing it at this time. I'm not sensing no white man with no red hair. Now, they do things like this. White folks do have black folks as slaves, locked up and beat and tortured. Not today. Not with her. I do not sense nobody was sex trafficking her. Why? Because we wouldn't see her. She would still be gone somewhere getting fucked. Eat some Chinese rice somewhere, some chicken fried or stir fried, shrimp fried rice, goddamn it, getting fucked and getting a few damn pennies or no money, basically. She was not targeted by a sex. I don't care what y'all black motherfuckers say. I don't sense it. I don't get it. And the feds don't sense it. People that are over trafficking organization and to save people that have been sex trafficked, children and adults, are not picking it up either. Because it didn't happen. So I don't want to just straight out say nobody kidnapped her, okay? But it's a dead person around this situation. It's a dead person connected to her mama, and it's a dead person connected to her. Maybe it's a relative or somebody know them, associated with them. The dead person is saying that her mother's a big liar. Her mother is OCD. And it's something the way she did to that child and raised that child. The mother is a secret narcissist and a perfectionist and a passive aggressive. I don't know who they are,
or what they do or what type of money they have or political standing, but the mother is all about appearances. I will die and I will kill you before you fuck up my reputation in this neighborhood. Bitch, I told you not to pull this shit and go out here like this. Do you fucking understand me? Getting that girl will close that bedroom door and will intimidate that girl, and she's scared of her mother. I know people would probably expect me to say she's scared of her father. No, the mother is psychotic and a hypochondriac. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. The mother is on some kind of, either she's on a psych med and she's seen a psychiatrist or therapist before she need to. She secretly got an obsessive compulsive problem and she's a secret narcissist. She's obsessive. She holds things in internally. She worries about what people think, not being good enough, she never felt like she was pretty or smart or in the in crowd or something that all the boys wanted. She will do anything to keep up appearances, even if it's a lie. Pretend to the world and the community. I'm an upstanding citizen. I'm this, I'm that. I know this person. I know that person. I'm a Jesus freak. I'm a Christian. The pastor has to see me this way. I have to give this amount. I have to have this home. I have to have it a good homemaker. I have to have my reputation this way. I have to present my home and my furniture and my child to be perfect at all times. And bitch, if you don't want to do this class, if you don't want to be out here and present yourself to the world as a woman of God and a Christian and quote these scriptures and smile and act perfect and nice, you're going to have a problem, bitch. Lock that front door, goddammit. Push her in that bedroom. Closed. Oh, she had another child. Can y'all please find out if Carlee Russell has a brother or a sister? I'm wondering, is the child alive or did the child die? Did something happen? The mother, oh, Jesus. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me, Lord. I am so willing to be off base with this. Oh, the mother is sick. She's mentally and emotionally scarred and been wounded and abused by other people and their hatred because she fat and black. I'm sorry. That's how black folks saw her growing up. Laughed and talked about her because like she might be fat, black, not needed, and slew-feeded. Jesus, I'm sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have got in here and charged this phone. I should have left this shit alone and just went on and got off this ring, got off here talking, got off there talking about other things, and I should have brought this in. Fat, black, and not needed with her thighs rubbed together with black on the butt and black on the knee. This is how black people did her. Said little shit. She wasn't the top prize. She wasn't a beauty queen. Goddamn it. She was a pig, and they put some lipstick on it and put a ribbon on it and called it goddamn good. The girl look a little better than her and get more attention. She jealous of her daughter's body and her daughter's shape. And whatever the daughter do wasn't good enough. And she always ridiculed and grilled that girl. You have to be perfect. You're going to do this, that. You're going to represent me. You're representing me. You're not representing yourself. You're going to do this way, that way. And this girl is a perfectionist and twisted, got low self-esteem, a lot of anxiety and a nervous problem, trying to be something that she's not, trying to impress the mother, go in a direction and do things the mother wants her to do for prestige. And the girl want to be a star. She want to be fame and fortune to get attention. I'm beautiful. Look at me. I'm this, I'm that. But y'all shouldn't have took that picture. She shouldn't have took that picture with them little buckwheat plaits on her head with no damn wig on. Because that right there, she kind of look a little like both of them, but both of her parents, neither one of them really ain't no lookers, goddammit. But that the mama is scared her reputation is going to be ruined behind this because this girl done did some shit like this before. It was more on a low-key level. She worried about that girl around here fucking the mans. sneaking around to the point where she want to check her panties. Her mother's so obsessed with her virginity and her sexuality, or making the world think that she was perfect before she started screwing, because she's screwing. I don't know if she on a birth control pill or something, but I wonder if this girl got pregnant before and the girl had an abortion, or she pregnant now and want to get one, and some nigga that she wanting to be with, the nigga is with another bitch and commit to another bitch that she think is more popular, prettier, more attractive than her. He won't leave the bitch alone. This is not the boyfriend with his fake lying Christian soldier ass stand up in the public. She fought for her life and she had to fight. Were you there, nigga? Did you help set this shit up? No, you wasn't there, because she was in the book getting fucked by a light-skinned nigga. And see, you know what? I kind of see the nigga kind of tall, like slim, light skin, light. And you know how that is with them tall niggas. Just like Forrest Gump, you know, it's like a box of Cracker Jacks. You never know what the fuck you gonna give with a tall nigga when they pull their drawers down, because you know, that's why I don't really talk. I don't talk to tall niggas, even though tall niggas like compact bitches like me. Or shorter, 5'2", damn 4'11". They like a compact bitch, because them they spinners. They you know, tall nigga can lift a little bitch up and spin them around. You know, because I had dated this Latino nigga that was like 6'1", 6'2". And the things he could do with me, lift me up and spin me around like I was a goddamn doll. I had to leave his ass alone, because this Latino nigga had me in love, goddamn, the way this motherfucker was. I had to leave to stop speaking to the nigga. I just made up an argument so nigga get out of my house. Because nigga had me lost and turned out. But he was sweet too on top of it. So and then had another bitch. So I let him go and be with this bitch, because shit, I was choosing all the way, goddamn it. A pimp was choosing. The way this motherfucking tall, he was tall and muscular and fine. Nigga picked me off the ground like I weighed about 3 or 4 pounds, goddammit. What would you do for a Klondike bar? See what I'm saying? Nigga had me over there like a Klondike bar, goddammit. See them tall niggas, I think she might have got hold to a tall nigga. And see, you know them how they is. They might be skinny with their ass pushed in like a little piece of ass in the back. Dick down their leg, goddammit. So see, he told me she had to fight for her life. Yeah, she had to fight, goddammit, to get some energy to hop back home. All that, you know, didn't I tell y'all? And then they try to say she went in no hotel. But see, TMZ has the 911. And you know, TMZ know the 911 and 411 on every goddamn body. It says, you can hear the lady say she calling from the Red Roof Inn. And they said, did she check in under her name? And the lady on the phone said, no, she's checked in, but she's in the room, but she's not checked in under her name. So who was it? The white man with the red hair looked like Bozo the Clown with some real pasted white ass makeup and some red hair and a red nose. Did he check you in? The Red Roof Inn? Huh? How did you get in? I don't like to say stuff like that. That's why when these people up here will tell us what's going on, did she do this here, where she at, is she dead, and all that shit, you see Drip ain't say nothing. Drip ain't say nothing. Because I knew that I wasn't going to say, you 6'3"? Yeah, Jesto. What your name is? You added Jesto. You got some Latin in there? Cause I stay away from them, goddammit. Them motherfuckers fuck like niggas. And they got swag to them like niggas. Some of them got black in them. You just can't always see the shit. But this nigga was fine as a motherfucker. And this Spanish nigga put some shit on me that I didn't want no more. So don't come back in my house no more. Don't come in my house no more. I don't want to see you no more. I don't want to know where you stay at. I don't want your phone number, goddammit. I just think it's best. Let's just kiss and say goodbye, goddammit. Because this nigga had me weak. And yeah, every time the way the nigga talk could speak Spanish, but the nigga talks soft. See, you have to watch a tall nigga that talks soft. You have to watch him. Okay, all right. Oh, really? You hollering. You crazy. You talking shit and it. Okay. Nigga, breathe deep and keep yourself calm. See, you need you know what I'm saying? You got to watch them when them niggas do that shit. So when I see them and they be like, hey, I heard them turn my head and go the other way. I don't talk to no tall nigga. You know, some shorter niggas that be packing too. But I know how them tall niggas get down, goddamn it. So I believe she might have got a tall nigga in there with her because he did some talking to her. They did some dictation. See, they did some dick talk, and when a nigga like that get a hold to you, all you can try to say like those nothing won't come out, no sound won't come out. Excuse me, no words won't come out, just some breath and sound. Breath and sound, because you really can't get your words together, goddamn it. Anybody that goddamn it doesn't be able to tall nigga know what the fuck I'm talking about. Raise your hand, goddamn it. Put 5 stars in the chat in this bitch. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, them goddamn tall niggas. Goddamn it, of any race, goddamn them tall niggas. You know what I'm saying? Taller than you, and you like a mini-me like me. You a bite-sized snicker, goddamn it. With some chocolate in the goddamn center. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. I believe she got hope to. Not a hold up. Hope to. At least she got hope to. One. You see what I'm saying? Our line said nigga kidnapped me too. I don't know. It was a white man with some purple hair, and then it'll turn red when the sun go down. And he kidnapped me. He would drag me over here, over there, and he painted my toenail, and then he painted my fingernail one color. I lie too. Because the mama have already confronted the girl. The mother is so angry right now. The mother has a mixture of emotions. Watch that interview. And all your readers, throw your cards down. Your intuitive, see what you pick up. Zero in on the mama. Because the mama know the girl is a goddamn compulsive liar, and the girl is scary. And the girl is scared of her. She don't want to give a statement to the police. I really feel in my spirit, the mother and the daughter, them the ones they need to do the psychological profile on. Because the mother is the reason why the daughter is the way she is. And the mother knows that girl is sick in the head because she's made that girl mentally and emotionally unstable and been mentally, emotionally, and psychologically and physically abusive to the girl in private. And then the girl tries to be a little T-doll in public to please the mother. The girl, I feel right now, her and the mama have not given a statement to the police. She has not told the police the truth. The mother has not told the police the truth. And the girl is afraid. The girl is afraid of going to jail. And she's afraid of the young man going to jail. So she has not given them a full statement. When they do that statement, they need to also make her take a lie detector test. She's scared as hell to do both. She's scared as hell to give her statement. So they say, I'm tired. I'm just trying to recover. I was beat up. And, I'm just so stressed. I can't talk. I can't think. My mind is blank. I'm in shock. So now the parents are saying, hey, back up off, I'll give them a few days. And they are frustrated. Somebody from the FBI. I'm even seeing somebody from GBI. All the federal agencies in the United States and down in the region where she's at and close to, and I think this might not be too far from Georgia. Where is she at? Alabama, Mississippi. They're all talking about this secret. They're buzzing on the phone, on the internet, on the text, the text, the chat. They are watching and reviewing the footage, and they are watching footage of her. When she has in public with her boyfriend is lying about something and holding something back. She's not with that guy. It's two men here. He had nothing to do with it. He's just as stupid and slow as she is and believe whatever the fuck she say. He's her parents told him, and maybe somebody in his family told him, you're gonna public support her. Plus, he wants the fame and recognition, like he's Captain Saberho, he the hero. But if you the hero, why wasn't she with you? Why weren't you with her to avoid that happening to her? You know something else. The screws is kind of missing in her head. That girl is off and emotionally unstable, and she's dying for approval, to impress people and people to like her and to want her. This perfectionist is fake, but it's extremely insecure and extremely unstable and doesn't know herself and know who she is because she's trying to live out the fantasies and the dreams of the mother. The mother's put her dreams and thoughts on the girl, and the mama have a weight problem. Eating disability. She's obsessive compulsive. She's a pleasure eater. She's a binge eater. When she gets stressed and upset, the mother eats and she talks. And be on that phone telling her motherfucking business to her so-called fake-ass Christian friends. But now is a bad time, Mom, because your friends is now looking at you and talking about you and chatting about your little girl because your daughter a hoe. I mean, I'm serious. Just like you. See, the mama done secretly did her little dirt too because she was ugly. See, when a lot of women are built like that and ugly like that, they'll do a lot of extra fucking sucking and nasty shit to make a nigga like them and approve of them because they feel like they're not the pretty girl, they're not the popular girl, they're not the one, the trophy they want to have on the arm. So I'm going to do what the pretty girl won't do. I'm going to do that and go above and beyond to get the boys to like me and the niggas to like me. The mama got her little shit too, her and the daddy. They ain't all drunk in love either. See, it's a lot of mess here that led to this woman doing what she did. Then I see sex addiction and drug addiction with this girl. And they said she was in nursing school. I wonder, was she dealing with stealing drugs or was she in a circle of people that could get access to the drugs? Was she selling them or giving them to people? Was she around drug dealers, people that secretly in the medical field that could get the drugs, and pharmacists and doctors and nurses or other students can get it? Was she a part of some type of network? Because it shows she gets high and she's a sex addict. And she has sex with different people. See, I hate to say what I'm saying. But it came to me, and they finna close. The white men's ain't finna play with this bitch. They don't like y'all niggas talk about, don't nobody care about y'all, and y'all black women get missing, and y'all get murdered. Don't nobody look for y'all. Don't nobody do nothing for y'all. Bill, you mean to tell me, goddamn it, spit that tobacco out their mouth. You mean to goddamn tell me, Bill and Jim, that this nigger that's got we're in an uproar. We would expended all this manpower that's going to cost us hundreds of thousands of dollars, and got these K9s out here, got these detectives, police out here. They up our ass around the clock. Nationwide media, worldwide media is got us under the goddamn microscope, Jim. And she, from what we are, because see, they secret with it. They secret with the shit. They won't tell you. And that tells you something right there, like, and you know you can't really fool them. Because they own everything. They the masters of this goddamn world. They control everything. And they masters at forensics. And they know everybody. And they see everything. And you don't want them motherfucking boys to get on you. ATF, FBI, whatever other agency you got, GBI, IRS, you don't want them boys, you don't want to feel the pain of that. You don't want that wrath, because them boys get on you and put you under that microscope. If they start seeing little shit don't add up and listening to your talking and the cadence of it and the syntax of the shit and watching you and previous shit and going in your background, they don't find them, they're going to close it and let you go. Or if they find something, they'll close it and let you go and still watch your ass. Know you're going to trip yourself up. Or if you're really clean, they will close it and really let you go and be through with it. They looking at this and they're getting upset on the low because we done took our time and show we are not racist. We are not prejudiced. We will treat her like we would treat Barbie. If Barbie was goddamn missing with a red-haired man and a clown nose. But something about her story, they are secretly second guessing and questioning her because they know she's lying. And then, the things didn't set right with me. If somebody been beating my ass all weekend, dragging me around from place to place, painting my toenail one color and my damn fingernail another. If I work my way out from the abuser, the first thing I'm going to do is see, is it a restaurant? Is it some street light? Is it a house? I'm going to get to the nearest person, nearest phone and place right there on that, come get me, come get me, come get me. This is where I'm at. I got away. But you know what she did? She shows up, they said, in the evening time or at night, walking real calm. And the stories are different here. The stories are different here. Thank you for the support donation. Either she walked, somebody let her off around the corner, or you got drove home and they mentioned some young man, 17-year-old young man brought her home. Was he tall and light-skinned, goddamn it? Because you were with me, and you're right. You was with a man all weekend. But there wasn't no white man doing that. Because, see, white people that kidnap, white people that are serial killers, most of the time you're not going to get away. That's another reason don't add up. You really think some white man would go through the changes of going on the expressway? Hey, he could have picked a black bitch up anywhere. Young black bitch up anywhere. But at night, he decides he gonna drive up on the expressway, take a baby, and there have been no babies. That's what they said on the news. There have been no toddlers of any race reported missing the night of her alleged kidnap or since then. Correct me if I'm wrong. There have been no toddlers reported missing and kidnapped or walked out the house. Now, I'm not saying this stuff can't happen. I'm just saying it don't look like it happened to her. But out of all the black women they could kidnap, a white man can, especially now. A country town, it happens here. Just like niggas kidnap black women. He gets on the expressway and he waits for you. In the grass out there, put the baby up on the side. You see, nobody sees it but you. They said one other person called in. But who is that person? Do they know you? You see it. You're the only one that see it. You pull over. You driving down because the car is rolling down the side of the highway. You get out, pull your wig off, throw your wig down, throw your phone down. Or they snap. Now, see, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why would a kidnapper pull? I'm sure you got a lace front, you got it glued on or pressed down real good. They snatch your wig off and throw it on the ground. That doesn't make sense. Kidnappers usually don't take your wig and throw it on the ground. Maybe a phone, but I'm also looking at it like this, seeing how this girl think. Now I'm seeing this and seeing how her mama think. Real slick and sneaky and double-minded. The mama got several personalities. She got several personalities. She got two sides of her mind. One side is really like good and evil. Both sides of her brain, the left and right hemispheres, don't connect and speak to each other and make agreements when they decide a personality is going to come out. This lady could be totally doing something with her right brain on and the left brain cut off. The right brain, that personality over there, the left brain literally be cut off and she'll be a different person. That person comes back in, she do what she got to do, and then lie. She's a liar, and she fronts to pretend to be something she's not. That image, all that's fake. And then the left brain cuts off, which is really more treacherous, no caring about nobody. When that turns on, she does what she did the other night with the kidnapping shit. The left brain turned on with no emotion, thinking like a nigga, see, thinking like a man. Went out there strategically, was stressed out, had a psychotic break, was going through a lot of stress and emotions. That's why I'm wondering, how was her school life going with nursing school? How was her professional? I don't know if she had a regular job or she just went to school all the time. Was this girl on any medication? And was she also doing street drugs or drugs that were being stolen from a medical professional somewhere? Because I'm seeing it. She was dealing with drug dealers, people that can get pharmaceutical grade drugs as well as street drugs. Somebody, a drug dealer, somebody selling them that she was also fucking with. It's not the boyfriend in the public. She don't want him. There's this guy's pretending to be something he's not. He pretended that they drunk in love and they together, but she went with you in the Red Roof Inn. She was with no nigga. It wasn't. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't add up. And then he's lying. Why? Because you going by what she told you, or do you really know that? Or you trying to cover her and take up her in the media to get attention, look like you her knight in shining armor, and that you a good guy and you support her, and because you on the inside and we not, you seen her body, you seen the scars, you seen the struggle marks and the bruises to her to know for a fact that she was physically assaulted and they didn't want no pussy and they didn't want to kill you. They didn't have you shipped off nowhere. I'm telling y'all, this was not a sex traffic kidnapping. This was not a stranger that took this girl. This girl set her own self. Lord, please forgive me. I feel bad to say this, but I keep sitting with it. And the dead person that's around her is talking to me. It's something. He's connected to a grave down there where they from. It's a male. Something about this here and the mother. The mother knows that that girl is lying because she's just like the daughter, and she pushed that girl and pushed that girl and pushed that girl, and the girl snapped. Pushed her to be perfect. Push her, don't complain. Don't tell me about your problems. Don't tell nobody about your problems. Whatever your problem is, you figure out how to move through it. I don't have to help you find a solution. You're not going to tell anybody. You're just going to fix it. How the fuck the girl going to fix it when she don't have any life skills to fix it? She don't know how. You tell her to push it down so she can just impress people for you, so she can live you for you, so you can live your life vicariously through her and have her pretend to be something she's not, fake as fuck, like the mammy. Go look at that mother. The mother is hiding so much, but saying so much. With her body language, she's shaking. The mother's nervous. She has extreme anxiety. Her heart is beating fast because she's concerned about how she appears to the public and how people are going to judge her and see her. She's trying to come off as a loving, supportive mother, but you are fat lying bitch. The fuck you are, and you up there made that girl like that, and you know something wrong with that girl. Mental emotional, that girl's under extreme pressure, and I hear her saying, "Mommy, I did it for you. I did it for you, mommy. I did it for you. I tried to please you, and mommy, something happened." She felt like she failed or something happened. And mama, I just couldn't deal with it. I tried to do everything you wanted me to do, everything you said, and I just couldn't take it. And I didn't know how to deal with it, or I didn't want everybody to know what happened to me or what I did or that I failed at something. And I was embarrassed. I was scared to tell you and your response to it. And she's so terrified of her mother letting her parents down, having people gossiping and on the phone talking about her, and her mama secretly talk about her too, because her mama is kind of jealous of her own daughter. She sabotages her and sets her up for a fall, while at the same time she's sucker punching her in the gut, telling her, you better be perfect, you better be great, you better be this person's daughter and that person's daughter? Are you going to be on the same level as their daughter? You're going to get this, you're going to get that, you're going to get this accolade, you're going to make us proud. You're not going to bring shame to our family and bring us down with your shenanigans and this bullshit you think you're going to fucking pull. I don't know why I'm getting that about her and the mother. They do not get along. They bump heads because the mother is so cold and emotionally distant and cruel to her daughter. She has driven this girl to snap, and the girl is terrified to talk to the police because now she got to come up with that story, see, and dye her eyes and cross her teeth. Now you done put that clown shit out there. Goddamn it, Ronald McDonald and every motherfucking white man with some red hair and a clown. That's who did this shit to you, goddamn it. And now they're gonna ask you about that story. And yes, sir, smile. Somebody her mama don't approve or don't know, you're not gonna bring them here. Oh, they're this and that. She looked down on certain black folk, you know. The mama do. You said it's a path going to those houses behind the trees that she walked into. Send me a picture because I don't know where it was. I didn't get to see it. I don't know because I need to know the addresses because it's something this girl is not telling. She done made this story to protect this nigga. That's what she done. And I'm really afraid because the girl, I'm picking up in the spirit, this girl's story is flimsy. It's real flimsy, baby. It don't add up. And these police and these forensic psychologists and these profilers, they have brought special people in the FBI. They are evaluating this story and they are secretly telling the police down now, no, she's lying. It's something about this, and they're trying to put the pieces together the way she gave them the pieces of the puzzle, okay? They done took them apart and put the puzzle back together, and it's pieces missing. It's gaps in the puzzle. You know, you have a big old puzzle, you put them together, and some of the pieces missing. That's how they're looking at her story. You know what? I hate to say this, Lord. A lot of y'all probably don't remember. Y'all younger people don't remember. Look up Susan Smith. The Susan Smith case was a white lady in one of these country racist towns. She had two cute little boys. She told the police her two little boys was missing and some cokehead looking black man done came down there in an all white area and kidnapped her two little boys. And she didn't know where the black man done took her two little boys, like she's trying to act like he raping them or selling them or whatever. And you see what I'm saying, Black Diamond? Because she black, it gonna make it look bad. You know, when other black women's down there get missing. Now this is gonna be a major case for them. And they found the little boys a day or two later, drowned out there in a lake. Her car said it's the black man stopped her at the red light. Oh boy, this is a good one. Stopped her at the red light, carjacked her. So the black man got in the car and drove off with her two little boys in the car. And she was screaming for the black man to just let the babies out and keep driving. Boy, them boys got on that case. And even though they were all white, they was doing the same kind of dancing around that they doing with this girl, Carlee. Well, we don't know. We still investigating. We'll give you the details. Then one of the detectives on the case with the police, he said they confronted Susan Smith and they said, you know, they talked to her real calm, Susan, you know, we got to ask you something. And the red light that you said you was at, Susan, there was cameras in the red light and we played back the cameras on the light, Susan, and there was no black man that had come up and snatched you out your car. There was nobody there but you. Susan, is it some you want to tell us? Found out she wanted this. It was a wealthy family in the town she was in. And she was working at this factory, I think the wealthy people own, and she was in love with their son and wanted to marry their son. And she had briefly talked to him. I'm not sure if she went out with him one time or not, but she said when he found out she had two children, because she was previously married, and she wouldn't give the children to their daddy, because I think he said he even mentioned he knew something was off with her. He wanted his children. She wouldn't give them to him. When that man from the wealthy family told her he didn't want no woman with no children that wasn't his, she decided to go down there and drown them two babies. Drove them children and got jumped out the car, drove it in the lake and watched her babies look at her and asked her to help them call their mama. And she watched her babies drown, and she actually thought that she was gonna get away with that. And then the man feels sorry for her, and her children died, and you gonna want me now. You gonna, and she was a plain, not really a cute girl, just kind of plain and average and blended in. Nobody really paid her no attention. And now I think she's gonna spend the rest of her life in prison for killing them two babies like that. I hate to say it, but the dead man brought me, he kept saying, started doing it yesterday, Susan Smith. Susan Smith. I said, yeah, I remember that. I'm gonna take a break, y'all. I ain't even had nothing to eat or nothing. I just wanted to go over this with y'all and say the stuff in the beginning I said. So if anybody, please assist me. Would y'all just put a timestamp in there on the comments where my talking ends and the reading on Carlee Russell begins, so people won't have to, if they don't want to hear what I'm saying and bored or whatever with this stuff I'm talking at first, they can just move on there. I'm sorry this is longer than I thought, but I just wanted to, what you said, Josette, you said I remember this crazy. You see what I'm saying? That is going through, I don't know. She got a movie deal. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That girl want to be a star. But what she's scared of is that she's going to be locked up in the process, because the police is heavy on her head. They heavy around this situation. I hope that she's telling the truth and that I'm off here, because I would hate to see her do a movie, a Lifetime movie and shit, about what happened to her, and get book deals and TV deals and movie deals, and then a part of the movie is showing her ass getting them goddamn bracelets on, them handcuff matching bracelet on her damn wrist. I sure hope it doesn't come to this. She planning her and her mama them, her and her mammy them is playing a real dangerous game. And don't think the police ain't watching this here. About her getting, they major magazines want to interview her now. They are calling her family from all around the world wanted to send on Alabama down there. And just like they had a major interview and they showed it this morning. You see what I'm saying? She getting all this major airtime. And then they saying, well, the mama saying, I can't tell you what she told me, and she's just not ready to talk. Yeah, because she's scared that story she got together is going to fall apart, and the police keep calling, checking, or going by the house, checking to see how she's doing, because they saying, look, we need to finish up this interview, and really it's an interrogation. They saying it's just an interview. We want to make sure, tell us what happened to you so we can apprehend the person that kidnapped you, this white man with this red hair. But inside, they're gonna film that, what she's saying, and the way she's saying it, and her body language and stuff. And she's scared because she know they're gonna know she lying. That's what, yeah, Union, South Carolina, see, one of those southern states, see, and it wasn't, no black man did that to her. And She didn't blame a black man on this. You see that? She gonna flip it. She gonna say a white man because she was with a black man. She was a black man or a man of color that could be African slash Latino, uh, black and white, where he looking. He kind of, what I'm saying, he's not a bad looking guy. She don't want to steer it and say, no, black man did this to me. And then, she do that. I guess Black Lives Matter. I ain't heard them say that. I guess they'll jump in it because she accusing a nigga of the shit. But see, really, she was with one. And she don't want them to go down that path. But see, they got that phone. They got that goddamn it phone and got them transcript from whatever phone company she was dealing with and them towers. So I hope she telling the truth because you can't fool them. These people are masters of psychology and deception. That's all they do. And they're going to know who she been talking to because it's something about them text messages that she got. I'm seeing one with a particular nigga and a girl. See, it's a couple of girls that know her business. About 3 of them, but then they also whispering to another girl that she don't know that's friends of her friends. And then a couple more niggas. Oh, yeah, they got the gossip mill going on down there. Ooh, I wish I would know somebody from Alabama to call me and goddamn fill me in because this might be a secret to us, but it's not a secret to people that know her and her buddies and know how she sneaky link. Freak a link, but she sneak a link. You see what I'm saying? With this nigga that her parents don't know about. See, she got a degree in psychology too. And see, that's what I notice about people that I've talked to that got degrees in psychology. Thank you, Kim G. They think they smarter than everybody. And they think they can outsmart everybody knowing this other people got plenty of sense too. But you know what? A lot of my readings are from people that are more educated than me. But you know what? Even though they know things in certain fields that I don't, my gift is higher than their degree. So, yes, they've been schooled for 10, 15 years over me. And they talking to me and telling me something. And then I'll still say, but you lying though. Because this is really what the fuck happened. Then I heard they either get quiet or start laughing. Lex, you crazy. And I said, I know you mean crazy because you shocked and you know that I got your motherfucker ass. And I don't give a fuck about your medical degree. You still not going to play on me. You can still see things no matter how smart they are. You can't outsmart everybody. And she think that everybody going to go for that cute little innocent smile that she got with that damn wig on and them half naked and shit. Because that girl got a, you know what I've also seen too? She remind me of a lady that I used to talk to and read her that was going to school to be a doctor. I'm sure she got a medical degree by now. She had that same smile and them same goddamn it round eyes. She's got those little round eyes and that little smile, Carlee, that makes her look innocent. She has a sweet childlike doe look to her face. A doe like a deer. Like a deer in the headlights. Like, I would never do that. I would never say that. Comes out sweet and shit. But she's a diabolical mind. And a two-faced, double-sided, split personality mind. One good, one bad. One evil, real fucking sneaking hoish like, but tell lie. I didn't, and then start crying. I didn't do that. Bitch, you was fucking another nigga behind my back. No, I didn't. I didn't. You shut up, bitch. You are lying. I know you were. I saw you coming out of that subway behind the nigga apartment. And I seen you in his car with the car shaking your head going up and down. You know, so I did not. How could you tell? Start crying. And usually people let up off of people that start crying and that look like that. This other lady reminded me she was in the medical field studying to be a doctor. She was married and had about 3 children. Her mother let her husband fuck her when she was growing up. And then the mama said, "You like your daddy." That's all that was. You was fucking my man behind my back, lying bitch. And told people on Facebook and she told the family, and the mama turned on her and still with the daddy. So that really, a lot of daddies be in love with their children. They be in love with their son, getting their son sucking their dick, and then they be fucking their daughter. So that's why a lot of these boys be gay coming out these households and these families. The girl was married, right? Okay. She acting sweet and innocent. The girl had a real bad mental problems behind that shit and being abused. So she was going to a psychiatrist. They had her on psych meds and mood stabilizers so that she can go to school because, medical school is a beast. And she had to be able to stay up and study and keep her mind focused without having a nervous breakdown. A lot of people in them psychological programs studying to be a psychiatrist, studying to be a doctor, like grueling programs like that. Some of them have nervous breakdowns. They have to tap out for a minute because they're so grueling. Especially being a doctor, depending on what field you go into. If you want to be a surgeon or something, you might be up 8 hours a night for 2 days straight and up all day with no sleep because they're going to basically, and that's taking years off your life, they're going to make you do that to get that degree. So she was taking meds for that and to always be happy because she didn't want to deal with the pain and the depression because it would take her into severe depression, so severe. And I know what that feels like. You can't come out of the house, or it's like she would have a nervous breakdown. So she wanted to stay happy. She wanted to stay up. And so I understood it, but that stuff throws you off over time. So she would also have to balance her hormones in her brain because it throws the chemistry off. And then some of that stuff, you can't just go off cold turkey, depending on what kind of drug it is. You got to tap off, like wean off of the shit. Okay. Because it's clear she was sexualized so young, she was a hoe underneath, like she was a sex addict. It's a certain time of the year this would hit this bitch. Round November, round Thanksgiving, you get to baking them turkeys, them sweet potato pumpkin pie, them candy yam. They got them giblet gravy with that dressing, goddammit. Whoo, that cranberry sauce. Then Christmas, that Christmas tree, and hanging them balls on the tree. Whenever that time of season comes around a year, she had to get some balls in her jaws and nuts in her butt. She go fucking just leave the house with her husband and go on a fucking spree. She said she don't know what it is around that time of the year or the daddy raping her that during the tis the season to be jolly. Ho, ho, ho. She started fucking with Santa Claus, man. She turned to a full supreme hoe. On Christmas time, Merry Christmas. Her idea and fucking the goddamn train. Then a train ran on, goddamn, by Rudolph and the goddamn other reindeers on the sleigh, goddamn, coming down the chimney. She sucking dick, taking balls, going balls deep in her shit. And her husband knew it. Basically getting slutted out. 'Tis the season to be jolly, baby. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. The 12 days of Christmas for her was the 12 days of slutting and 12 days of dick sucking and goddamn it, back slacking and whole fucking. Goddamn it, splack her belly, goddamn it, for the whole Santa Claus. Santa Claus love to come to their house on the holiday, goddamn it. Get some sweet turkey and goddamn a honey baked ham and pussy. All he wanted, got. And I talked to her on the phone. The husband was there. And the husband said, I love my wife. We got these children and shit. We're gonna be together. I just let her. You gotta let her whole be a hoe. Basically, what he was saying. I just let her go out and do her, cause I know this is the only time of year that she gonna do this. And she had went to get some counseling. The counseling was a fine ass nigga. She fell in love with her therapist, and the nigga up there fucking her like she a scripper. Damn, like a scripper. I said, wait a minute, you fucking a doctor? She showed me a picture. I said, goddamn. And guess what? The nigga was married. So she's smiling at him, smiling at white face, and fucking on him. But see, this is the thing about her. That's what I'm trying to tell you about that left side of the brain, the right hemisphere. They don't work together. They got separate personalities, separate spirits control them. Once she thought she was in love with him and getting slutted out by him, because he wasn't leaving his wife, he didn't want to be with her. He didn't want to leave her husband. Her feelings then turned cold. Shut down the other right side personalities back on. The left side hold them been turned off. Because it's like real. The left side don't care about nobody. They just do what they do. It's very logical, critical thinking. This is what it is. It's A, B, or C, goddammit. And this is all I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do, and that's it. That's all. The right side, more empathic, more emotional, more psychic, more sensitive and shit. She wasn't on that. She would think she goes like a man. She goes on the hunt this particular time of year. After that, she goes back cold, back to being a one-woman, a one-man woman. Take care of that one man, her one husband, a mother to her children, going to work, going to school. And that's what she told me. She said, then I have no feelings. I'm not interested. I feel nothing. I don't want to do it no more. And I want my life. My husband got money. He take care of me. He take care of the children. I don't want to let go of my lifestyle. Had a big old pretty house. She said, it's just, I'm trying to get the therapist to help me figure it out. She said, but it's that one time a year. I told him what I go through, how I feel. He just let me go. He let me do me. And he be right here waiting on me. I said, God damn, I wish I had a woman like that. Like a cuckold. But no, he didn't watch it. She didn't bring him and watch. He didn't want to see it, but he knew. I got to give her that. He knew. And he knew it was going to start hitting around the end of November with them Christmas turkey and shit. And them cobblers, peach pie and shit, and that aroma. And then when they get into Christmas, she said just somebody, I just start fucking everybody around, goddamn it. And I think they might have looked at like her daddy. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a break on this. Yeah, a female dog. There's a lot of women's like that are sex addict, and y'all wouldn't think it. Y'all always blame men. A lot of them nurses be doing a lot of fucking in them hospitals. Them doctors be fucking them and using them. It be a lot of fucking in there with them medical folks and them nurses and shit be in there, y'all. Y'all don't sleep on it and think they sweet and nice. They real people. I've noticed psychologists, school teachers, doctors, nurses and shit. Them be some of the freakiest motherfuckers you'll ever motherfucking meet. And a lot of these private sex clubs be going on in these inside of these worlds, and with these school teachers doing group sex and shit down here in Atlanta and messing with them children. A lot of them men teachers mess with boys and shit. They be doing this here. That's in every state, but I know about it from them teachers down here. And one teacher told me about it. They ganged up on him and made that man have a nervous breakdown because he didn't want to fuck some of them female teachers in there. Told him he was black, but he don't like black women. He likes Spanish women. So these fat black women's down here in the South telling that man he can come down there in the goddamn basement or the teacher room. They end up fucking and he get his dick sucked down there. And he fine, got a nice body and shit, real intelligent. He wouldn't go down there and fuck them black bitch. Next thing you know, the principal had called the police on him and they got him at the school. He hiding back there calling me, asking me what the fuck. Man, look, y'all don't know what kind of shit I be going through, man. I'm talking about this man got more education than me. This man got like 2 degrees, done graduated from Morehouse and shit. And he back there in the back whispering, telling me to blow by blow what the fuck they finna do to him. They looking through the school for him and the Atlanta police up there and Atlanta Board of Education trying to get that man ruled out, and they searching through there. He's running through the school high and they can't catch him. He in the men bathroom calling me. I'm like, it's literally like that Neo scene from the goddamn Matrix 1. Matrix 1, when Mr. Smith come up there on that man's job, Neo finna kill that man. And handcuff and kidnap that man. And that man calling Morpheus on the phone, and the Morpheus telling him to go out the window, stand on the side of the building. The wind blowing so hard it could blow him off the fucking building. But he up there, he managed to move around and get into the other office and hide. They couldn't get him. This nigga on the phone, me, I'm telling him, move. They couldn't get him. He eaved out to school and caught. Man. Oh, man. Why y'all, then shit. I don't even be telling y'all all that goddamn shit, and y'all be on the phone, but then I be like, y'all, I've been up all night. I had a long night. I had a long day and shit. I've been working, and now y'all know, other than me cooking and cleaning up, cooking for the spirits, cooking for the people, doing these readings on the side, spiritual stuff at home. I be down bringing folks like that. They be going, I'm talking, even though they're intelligent, that don't make you exempt from going through bullshit, because there's other intelligent professional people that'll be jealous of you or don't want you around or see you other abilities you got, even though y'all got the same degrees, it's still not the same level of talent and personality and swag. And they're your own professional people on your level will still try to set your motherfucking ass up and destroy you because they see you got something in you and about you that they don't motherfucking like or have. And they was up there working black magic on that man. And he was going through it. A lot of fuck. Why does this bitch keep coming in here saying shit, then retracting shit? Rachel Hinojosa. Just stay the fuck up out of here, bitch. Because that don't even make no sense. The person keep trying to put comments in here and then retract the comment, retract the comment, retract the comment. Now you can't retract or expand or take no dick or none of that in here. Stay the fuck up out of here, bitch. Anyway. God is gracious. You talking to me. I didn't say anything to you. I don't even know you. But Miss Lane, we live in an oversized society. I don't know what that means. Oversized society. Okay. Hey, Blue, aka Bella. Hey, everybody that I know that love me and support me in the chat. I love it. I love that y'all love me and support me. Oh, yes, baby. I can relate too. That's why I'm not in that corporate arena. Because they could destroy me and stop me from getting through school and cause all kind of problems. You know, you'll meet professors in school that don't like you and decide they're going to try to hold you back and keep failing you to make you go through obstacles and changes. Because a lot of them teachers are secret witches and are secret masons, a part of the order. They know who they can let through and who they don't want to motherfucking let through. I'm telling you, I dealt with black and white professors that did that. When I tried to go to college when my son was little, they made it so hard and so difficult for me. I mean, this teacher did me dirty, and she did not even do everybody in the class like that, and was just deliberately nasty to me. And everything I tried to do in the class and all my work, she would just fail everything and won't give me no help. And you know how it is in college. It's not like you have sometimes, depending on how long it is and deep the research, you might have a week or 2 weeks to get something done. Most of the time, now, bitch, you got till tonight, bitch. Here's your assignment, and you better have it done tomorrow. Even if you don't know what the fuck you doing, you better figure out how the fuck you doing, or you getting an F, goddammit. So you got to turn something in. You don't have no grace period. You know, I lost my homework. It ain't like they don't give a fuck about you. You in there, you paying the motherfucking fee, that bitch. She did try to break me, and you know what? And then with all the other stuff I had going on, with my half sister just going to prison, her 3 children left with my grandmother demanded that I help her take care of them every day. I'm taking my own son. I literally have a nervous breakdown. It's like I was so stressed out. My hair fell out. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I was trying to take care of everybody else instead of take care of me. And now these years have gone by, y'all. Please don't do that. And if you've done it, you got to learn to deal with your real pain and what your issue is. Or get you some therapy so you can stop taking care of everybody else and loving everybody else that don't love you and don't take care of you. And you know who came to help me when I had a nervous breakdown and my hair fell out? Nobody. And all the people I helped and I looked out for them, and they were taking my money, taking my time, I'm volunteering my time, I'm taking care of her children, I'm feeding and cooking them. And then my sister's half sister's constantly begging for money from jail. She gets this money on her book. 2, 3 days later, the money's gone. So she's giving it to her friends, trying to impress them and getting high in there and bragging. My family give me this, my family give me that. And I'm like, I'm already helping take care of your kids. I take care of my own child. The child never helped me take care of. All my resources that I was getting to help build a better life for me and my child, I'm giving them away and giving it to family members who what? Only gave a fuck about me when they wanted something. Who what? Never really gave a fuck about me. They knew I wanted family and wanted to care about them. So they would use me for that. Also, I wasted so much time. Y'all will waste your time doing this Jesus shit and doing this good Samaritan shit to show you a good person, think you're going to heaven. Why would you go to die, physically die and go to heaven when you are physically alive and living in hell? Because everybody named mama fucking you because they see you an easy target and a dumb, weak, sweet bitch that won't they love more than you love yourself. I'll talk to y'all later on.